Anna told me that she wanted to cook for the whole family. I thought, wow, that's going to be expensive.
8 o'clock, it should be ready.
Exactly. We'll have dessert first.
There'll be plenty. I'll have leftovers, baby. Great. Looks like you married a good cook here.
Hey everyone, it's Katie from Without a Crystal Ball. Welcome back to my channel. It's Wednesday, July 13th. Okay, have you been watching my content lately? I know some of you are like, Katie, I can't watch these longer videos. And listen, I know I don't do a lot of live streams, but on the topic of Andrea and Von McCrae, it's kind of a live stream topic because everything is moving so fast and it's so hard for me to condense everything down into short videos. But these videos on the Duggars will always be shorter for you. So I wanted to give you an update on Josh Duggar because he was already given a release date. Can you believe that? I'm not joking. The man was just placed in a facility in Seagoville, Texas. Okay, so he literally just set up shop in his new home for the next 10 years. Yep, that's all he's going to serve. If he gets all the time off for his good behavior, if he gets everything off for being a good boy while he's there, he will be released in 2032. Who else is feeling a little bit sick in the stomach? Okay.
Get it.
Okay.
What does that mean?
Now, time served and good time off is evaluated every single year. So I want to just preface this by saying that his release date could change. It could be increased if, for instance, he gets into trouble or he doesn't get all of his good time off. If he stays in line and doesn't get into any trouble while he's there, he will be released in 2032. So the Department of Corrections, the Bureau of Prisons, updated his release date to August 22nd of 2032. When he's released, his youngest child will be 11 years old. She was born, she'll be 10. She'll be 10 and she'll turn 11 in October. He will have a 10-year-old daughter when he is released from prison. Meaning that when he's released from prison, he cannot live with his children for a total of 8 more years. His supervised release will start in 2032, making it the end of the supervised release being 2052. By the time that he's released from supervised release, he'll be 64 years old. 64 years old. He's 34 right now. Okay, so Josh Duggar just started his prison sentence. In federal prison, how it works is they have to serve at least 85% of their time. And other prisoners can get additional time off if they do programs and they graduate from therapy or they work on education, that kind of stuff. But in the federal system, they can't earn time. He can't do earned time credit. So he has to serve the maximum of the sentence. And the only thing he gets off is the good behavior credit. He doesn't get the other earned credit for finishing programs because of his offense. So his release date is August 22nd of 2032. His youngest daughter, Madison, will be 10 years old when he's released, and he will not be allowed to live with the family upon the release because he won't be allowed to be around minor children. He will also have Mariella, who will be a minor, Meredith, Mason, and let's see. So his daughter, Mackenzie, will be over the age of 18. Michael will be over the age of 18. And Marcus will be over the age of 18. The rest of the kids will all be under the age of 18. So there will be Mason, Meredith, Mariella, and Madison, who will still be under the age of 18. So she'll have 4 kids at home, and Mace and Meredith will actually be close to the age of 18 at that point, because her birthday was in 2015 of May. Her birthday is July 16th, 2015. So she'll be 17 when he's released, right? Yeah, 17 when he's released. So she'll still have 4 minor children at home when Josh is released from prison. Oh, this makes my stomach hurt, you guys. Ugh. So Josh gets to get out of prison in 2013. Or in 2032. Now again, I would like to preface this, that this means that this is after Josh assumingly does all of his good time. So what are the updates from inside the facility? Well, here's what I was told, is that Josh is still hanging out in the facility. I got an update, I think yesterday from a follower who told me that Josh has been spending quite a bit of time talking to the prison chaplain and getting ready and diving into Bible study and dealing with and getting diving into his faith and getting involved with the ministry in the church, in the group. So he's already joining the prison ministry and doing Bible studies with other guys and working with and talking with the chaplain of the prison. So he's already getting vested in the prison ministry side of it. I have no doubt that in a couple of years, he'll probably be leading prison ministries, because I can totally see him doing that and being like, God is saving me. I have done nothing wrong. Everything's great. He has apparently moved from one of the 12-man rooms to a 5-man room. Again, this is all coming from a source that has a family member inside with him. And he's going into a smaller room with only 5 other people. And that was because one of the guys in that room apparently was put in the SHU, which is where they put people for protective custody or for discipline. So Josh is getting a little less cramped quarters, and he is diving into prison ministry. And Anna, who was down in Texas, she has updated her status to let everyone know that she is happily married to a man with 7 children. Yes, and she keeps losing followers on her Instagram. So she was actually at one point in time over at a million with followers right before or after his trial, and now she is down to 997,000 on her Instagram. So Anna and Josh have a future date where they will be able to be together forever, and M8 could be born. So Anna will be 44 when he's released, meaning she could theoretically have another child with him. I don't know if she would, but she could. I mean, I'm 43, and if I wanted to have another kid, I still could. It wouldn't be easy, but it is possible. I'm not having any more kids, y'all. But yeah, so Anna and Josh could theoretically have an 8th child upon his release from prison. So Josh Duggar's case, just to give you an update on that, so I can give you some additional information to see what's going on with his appeals. So there's been no additional movement on Josh Duggar's appeals. He has some stuff due coming up in August. So right now the appeals process is still going on. They have not actually filed what the appeal is or what they're going to appeal within this case. My guess is they're going to try to claim that Caleb Williams was not called and he was denied something, or they withheld evidence, or they tried, they're trying to say that there was a Brady's violation. I can totally see them trying to do that in this appeals. And being that he has not decided to get rid of his counsel, he's certainly not going to argue in the appeals process that he had ineffective counsel. Now, another update is that they have gotten rid of and have published for his computer. So the computer that housed all of the stuff that was found on it that resulted in him being in prison has gone into the forfeiture process. They actually published the forfeiture information online, and they are now requesting that the computer be forfeited to the U.S. government to be properly disposed of. Now, they agreed to hold on to it for the appeals process in the event that another trial were to happen, but they will get rid of the computer as soon as they can, so that this content that was found on his computer is not in the world anymore. And that's a good thing. We want to get this stuff out of this world. We want to get these kids, a sense of their life back with one less of their images out in the world. So they're in the process now of getting his computer and having it forfeited. So the Duggars are, and if you've wondered if Anna Duggar has filed for divorce, the answer is no. As always, I do check up on all of the happenings in the courtroom and to see if Anna will finally wake up, and she certainly has not. So no filings against her, nothing in as far as a divorce. So right now she is still legally married to her husband and she's still standing by him. It's not sure if she's gone back at this point to Arkansas, and we don't know if she's going to stay in Texas or not. She's got 7 kids, and we'll have to see what happens. People can be moved, and it would be kind of odd for her to move to one specific place because an inmate can be moved at any given time. So for her to settle down in an area with the kids, not knowing where he'll be permanently, wouldn't be wise. But she probably wouldn't be the first family to try to follow their loved one closer to the prisons. But someone that I spoke to that has family in the system said that prisoners can move up to every 5 years. So he could be moved once or twice in the time that he's there. You got to consider that. So Josh Duggar is getting out. His appeals have done nothing. His computer has been forfeited, and Anna Duggar is still not divorcing him. Tell me what your thoughts are in the comments below. Bye, guys.